All right, let's talk about Weimaraners. You know those dogs that look like they just stepped off a fashion runway? Seriously, if you've ever seen one, it's like they're constantly posing for a photo shoot. They've got this sleek gray coat that makes them look like they're dressed for a gala, and then there's me, over here in sweatpants like I just rolled out of bed. The look of a Weimaraner. First off, let's discuss their appearance. Weimaraners are like the supermodels of the dog world. They've got those big, soulful eyes that make you feel guilty for even thinking about leaving them alone for 5 minutes. You look at them and it's like they're saying, "How could you do this to me? I'm practically royalty." And don't even get me started on their ears. Those long, floppy ears are like 2 velvet curtains hanging off their heads. You know what I call them? Ear-nados. Because when they shake their heads, it's like watching a tornado of fluff and cuteness. You can't help but laugh. The energy level. Now let's talk about energy because Weimaraners have it in spades. These dogs are basically the Energizer bunnies of the canine world. If you don't give them enough exercise, they'll turn your house into a demolition site. You'll come home to find your furniture rearranged and your favorite shoes chewed up like they were made of rubber. What happened here? And your Weimaraner will look up at you with those innocent eyes as if saying, "I was just trying to help." You ever try to tire one of these dogs out? It's like trying to drain the ocean with a spoon. You take them for a walk, and halfway through, they're looking at you like, "Is that all you've got? I could run circles around you." The barking phenomenon. And then there's barking. Weimaraners have this distinctive bark that sounds like they're announcing the arrival of royalty. You'll be sitting there enjoying your evening when suddenly, bam, your dog decides it's time to alert everyone in a 5-mile radius that a leaf just fell outside. Thanks for the heads up. I was just about to invite that leaf in for dinner. And here's the kicker. When they bark at something outside, it's not just barking. It's like they think they're auditioning for America's Got Talent. Watch me perform my best "I'm protecting the house" routine. Meanwhile, you're sitting there thinking, "Dude, it was just a squirrel." The mischievous nature. Let's not forget about their mischievous side because Weimaraners are crafty little devils. These dogs are smart. Like, solve a puzzle in 5 minutes, smart. If you don't keep them mentally stimulated, they'll find ways to entertain themselves. And trust me, their idea of fun usually involves tearing up your favorite shoes or rearranging your furniture. You'll come home one day and find your living room looking like a tornado hit it. What happened here? And your Weimaraner will look up at you with those innocent eyes as if saying, "I was just redecorating." Don't you love it? And let me tell you about their thieving skills. They're big enough to reach the counter without even trying. You leave a plate of food unattended for 1 second and poof, it's gone. You'll walk into the kitchen only to find your dog licking its lips while looking completely innocent. What? Me? I didn't do anything. The cuddle factor. Despite all their quirks and high energy levels, let me tell you something. Weimaraners are some of the most affectionate dogs out there. They will follow you around like little shadows and lay their heads on your lap as if saying, "You're my favorite human." You could be having the worst day ever, stuck in traffic or dealing with work stress, and then there's your Weimaraner looking up at you with those big eyes as if saying, "Hey pal, everything will be okay." It melts your heart faster than any ice cream ever could. And let me tell you about their cuddling skills. You think you know what cuddling is? Try cuddling with a Weimaraner. They'll drape themselves over you while you struggle to breathe under their weight. Oh yeah, this is cozy, if I wanted to be smothered. The health concerns. Now let's get serious for a moment. Weimaraners do have some health issues to consider. They can be prone to certain genetic conditions like hip dysplasia and bloat, It's like buying a luxury car only to find out it has an expiration date on its warranty. But hey, if you're willing to invest in regular vet visits and insurance plans that cost more than your own health insurance, then go for it. Just remember, every time you take them in for a checkup, it feels like you're making an investment in their future and yours. The training regimen. Training a Weimaraner is both rewarding and exhausting. These dogs thrive on mental stimulation. If you don't keep them busy, they'll make their own fun. And trust me, their idea of fun usually involves tearing up your favorite shoes or digging holes in the backyard. You'll find yourself enrolling in every training class available: obedience training, agility training, you name it. At some point, you'll realize that your dog is getting more education than most kids these days. And when they finally master a trick, watch out! They'll strut around like they just graduated from Harvard. Look at me. I can roll over and play dead. What can you do? The social aspect. Weimaraners are also social butterflies. They love being around people and other dogs. Take them to the dog park and suddenly it feels like you're walking a celebrity. People stop and stare. Kids point and say, "Look at that fancy dog." Meanwhile, your Weimaraner is strutting down the path like they just won Best in Show. And if another dog approaches, good luck trying to keep them from turning into an instant social event. They'll be there trying to make friends while you're left wondering how your dog became the life of the party. So there we have it, the Weimaraner, an energetic bundle of joy wrapped in sleek gray fur with enough quirks and charm to fill an entire comedy special. If you're considering bringing one into your life, just remember, you're not just adopting a pet. You're inviting home an oversized bundle of love that will keep you laughing and maybe slightly exasperated every single day. In conclusion, life with a Weimaraner is never dull. It's filled with laughter and love. Just make sure you've got plenty of tennis balls and patience on hand because this furry tornado will definitely keep you on your toes. Thank you for listening. Now go give those adorable pups some extra belly rubs. They've earned it.